Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. My name is Pelly, and I work for the MakeCode team. And together with Emil, we're going to be doing coding in arcade. You can see there's an arcade game running behind us, and that's the kind of stuff you're going to be able to build on this show. Everything happens on arcade.makecode.com, which is the super cool website. You can get your machine and you can start doing arcade games. If you're new to the Mixer, make sure to follow us. Otherwise, we're also on YouTube, and you can watch the channel and the playlist with all the shows we've done. And this is Emil, this is going to be part 3 of our
Lunar kind of
lunar landing, because I want to kind of fix it. So we got it on the forums, and yeah, people were, let's play the game, but the problem we have right now is that when you look at this thrust of the pixels, they're also part of the sprite. So when they touch the wall, you lose, and that's really not what we want. We want it is kind of ruining the experience. All right, and also we shouldn't die when you run out of fuel. You should just.
Oh yeah.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna change the way we do the fuel, and we're going to change the way we do these thrust. So which one do you want to start with? Yeah, that was a super hard one. Let's do the thrust thing. Let's make it.
I got game over and I landed on it.
You landed too fast.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
But this doesn't work because you can't land too fast, but you can't trust it. So we need to fix that first. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna. How are we gonna do this? I was thinking we could. So there's a few ways we could do it. We could project little sprites and have them disappear after some times, just to do like a particle system. To really represent what the thrust is doing.
We could do a different sprite for each thing.
The problem is the sprites change shape. So if you think about this sprite,
we could ghost it.
We could ghost it. So we could have 2 sprites. We could have the sprite you see, which is the navigation thing, and then you could have a sprite for the thrust on the sides. Want to do that?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to create a second sprite. It's just kind of going to be the thrust.
We could just
No, we need to create it. Let's go in on start. Let's find on start first. Otherwise, we're going to have to be looking for. All right. So on start, we're going to create a second sprite, and that second sprite, it's just going to be. So let's create a new one. I think you went a bit overboard with the zooming. All right, let's call this one something else. I'm going to call him the thrust sprite.
I just remember that. There you go.
All right. Thrust. Right, and let's do like a little nice. Okay. So this one we're gonna change the image. It doesn't matter.
Should I grab the images?
Yeah, we could grab one of them, and then first let's give it a different kind. So he's gonna be some kind of a
ghosted thrust.
Kind. Okay, let's call that.
Yeah, thirst.
Yeah. And then we need to make it ghosted. So let's go to the sprite. And what a ghosted sprite means, it doesn't, it's ignored by any kind of collision event or physics engine. So it doesn't slow down there's no computation associated to the sprite. It's just going to be ignored by the thing. Now there's one thing we can do, which is follow. So if you go to sprite, and there's a block called follow. Set my enemy follow So we're gonna tell that, well, first of all, we should really make it so that it's thrust sprite that is ghosted, not our, yeah. And we're gonna tell that the thrust sprite follows the sprite. So this one follows my sprite. Yes, and with a massive speed, so it's always gonna be just 500, something like that. There you go. Super spot speed. All right, now we need to basically start updating. So we're just gonna keep the image of the sprite the same, and then instead of changing now we're gonna change that to be the thrust sprite. Every time we were in the handler, we're just leave it like that. That's fine. You can just ignore that.
Because it's released.
Yeah.
And then here.
And here as well. And we could do it better by making sure they don't overlap. So now if you press down, yeah, that's not good. I think follow might overshoot the thing you're finding about. Try a slower number.
A bit less zeros?
Yeah, maybe
700? Oh, okay, now.
Yeah, well, actually, what we're going to do is go to the thrust sprite and just erase
This?
Yeah, erase the thing. It has to be transparent when it's not thrusting.
This one or the one with the jet?
This one. So erase everything here. So if there's no thrust, this sprite is fully transparent. And then go back to the other one. And now we're going to erase everything but the thrusting. There you go. Yeah, let's see that. See how this works.
Oh my god.
Oh, you made it follow at the 0 speed.
700. Okay,
That's a bit
faster.
of like maybe a bit more. Yeah, we could just do it manually though. Yeah, it doesn't. No. Yeah, so that's not helping. We're just gonna do it without this block. This block is more involved. It's really when you want to track. We're just gonna do a game update, and we're just gonna set it to. I'm gonna set the position of our thrust sprite to be the position of our sprite.
My sprite?
And just say, well, you're the same spot. Yeah, that's perfect. But now it doesn't. Now it doesn't actually participate. So if you go on the platform and you do the thrust,
wait,
you're not
it
going to
doesn't
lose.
stop. Oh yeah, but that doesn't stop. And then if it doesn't stop.
Oh, it doesn't stop.
It stays there, but it
messed it
doesn't
up.
thrust.
You messed it up.
It's staying.
It's like we messed up things, but let's finish it. So this should be thrust sprite. We need to go and delete this. We need to patch it all. Want to do the rest?
Yeah.
So we need to patch every single
Released.
controller. So thrust sprite, yes. Yes, keep going. Nope. Where's the rest?
I don't think we
Maybe
have.
zoom out. Oh yeah, they're upstairs. All right. Yeah, so that should be. We need to delete this. I ran out of coffee. All right, and change the variable name. There you go. All right.
This is it was kind of
Perfect.
off-centered a little bit.
Yeah, well, the whole sprite is off-centered everywhere, so that's fine. If you move it, then you have to patch all the images.
Yeah, so nah.
come back. Need to change the sprite name as well. Yep. Raise this.
Just painting. And then I'm trying to go quick. I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, we have 3 controls. Okay, let's try it. You go in the simulator.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes up. It goes right. It goes left. You can see the values, right? You can see acceleration changes.
Yeah. Wait, we're gonna
So it is working.
We don't really have much gravity.
Yeah, now if you let it land, so what's gonna happen is if you touch with the thrust goes through, see? You can really do it. Alright, so that's number 1 of the fix. Now we need to really solve this life thing. I think life was not the greatest of ideas. How about we use a variable?
My life was fine.
No, because you should be able to glide.
Oh yeah, you should be able to glide.
When you run out of fuel.
We could do an F on the hearts.
We could handle life 0, but I think it is going to go to... There's an event to handle life 0, and we could just ignore...
Oh yeah.
Let's go there.
So, life info.
Yeah,
oh my
zoom in.
god.
Alright, so there's an event that triggers when life is 0, and this might actually remove the default behavior, which is to game over. So how about we
could do...
we should only thrust when there is a life. So let's see if that actually takes care of things. So I'm gonna get rid of all my life here. All my fuel. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't game over now, which is great. And I'm out of life. All right, so we need to allow it to thrust only if there's a life available.
Yeah, so how controller...
So in our controller events, we want to put some if statements here. We can only run that code if life is positive.
So we're gonna have to put a lot of if.
Yeah. Grab them both. No. Control and there. And then the condition is gonna be that we need, our life is our fuel. Fuel is life. So we want to check that.
Oh yeah, we need the comparison.
Yeah. That beautiful comparison. And now what do we want to check? We want to check that we have fuel. So in math, in the comparison operator, we have to say that life is, wait, come back. Life is equal.
It's equal, right?
Well, that means you don't have any fuel.
Oh yeah. So if it's greater than.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, and now you have to do that 6 times.
Should we do an else?
No, you're out of fuel. Just nothing happens.
Oh yeah, okay. So we try. So down button pressed. So it'll only work on down button pressed.
Oh no, we only have to do that 3 times because when you release, we can always reset.
What? I can still go up.
Yeah, because you still have an acceleration. This only, you still have a velocity going up, but you're out of fuel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we have to do that 3 times on the pressed events.
But I have a small thing that I think I saw. So
you can see the velocity is negative.
I can still keep on holding.
Oh, that's a
So
bit. We need to
don't-
reset. That's an excellent bug. When the life goes 0, we need to reset the. We need to reset the thrust here. You are right. Life is 0. Party's over. You are going down. Gravity. So what you're saying is that you go all the way to 0 and then now it's over. You're gonna start falling.
Yeah, but the thing stays there, and then once I let go.
Yeah. Okay. So we actually need to. You know, this is like a function. Maybe that's what we should do.
What?
These 2 blocks is a function saying reset clear the thrust. So how about we create a function? We're gonna clean up a bit our code.
So should we see if it works?
Going to 0, going to 0.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's put that in a function because we're going to use it in many places. And
oh, the sides aren't doing anything too.
We haven't done the side. We haven't added the if in the sides yet.
Oh yeah, okay. But like they're not doing anything once I'm low on fuel.
Yeah, they do.
Idiot.
Yeah, they do. All right.
No.
Oh yeah, because this event triggers and clears the gravity constantly.
Interesting. I think I was also pressing control.
All right. Well, let's do that. So let's create a function for these 2 blocks because we're gonna have to use that in various places. Yeah, click on advanced function. And that's gonna be reset thrust. And let's bring it down there. You want to
see where it wants to put it.
Oh, where is it? It's gone.
We want it to be put over here.
Over here.
Here?
No, I mean we need to grab the blocks that were in the live event.
Oh my god.
I think you deleted it, but it's fine. Oh, it's gone. Interesting. Should probably not be able to. All right, let's bring it down all the way to the live event. Right there, right? Yeah, let's zoom in. And we want to transfer these blocks in.
I zoom out once.
All right, so move these 2. No, you don't want to duplicate them. Just want to move them out.
Oh yeah.
And now we're going to call that function in various places. So there, and also whenever we release the
So
button.
do I take out all this?
No, you keep that. It's for the events for the release events.
Oh, okay, for the release.
So when release, let's maybe hide the simulator. We'll see a bit more. All right, so all the release thing. Okay.
Set thrust.
But you want to remove the existing blocks.
Oh yeah.
And there, okay, released. Same for this one. See, we're cleaning up here up the power of functions. Instead of having all this code copied everywhere, making it much cleaner. All right.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. And we're clearing it on live 0. Let's try it. So we've got now this. So the fix says we should not game over out of fuel. We should just glide. And yeah, it's still going left and right.
No,
We forgot the if statements.
It's not going left and right, but it's just doing a little bit of.
Let's add the if statement for the left and right events. We didn't do that.
Oh yeah.
We didn't.
Okay, so am I just gonna copy this and then change?
Something bad happened. Looks like the camera, the video stream had an issue.
What is his face?
We are a bit. All right. Oh, there we go. Back. Took a while.
We're back.
Took a while. All right, we're back. All right. Let's do the if statement, Emil.
So on each one, on each pressed?
On each of the pressed, yes. There's 3 of them. This one is done.
Do I duplicate?
No. Let's go and edit it. Pressed, yes. So you need to add an if statement and check that we have some life. There we go. Practice. So grab this, yes. And then we need the life, it's in info. Yep, and don't forget to get the math right. We're looking at positive life. The exact opposite. Strictly positive because the life will reach 0. So we want to make sure it's just above 0. One more. Same thing here. And life.
There you go.
You sure? So if life equals 0, there we go. Yeah, in pair programming, the one who doesn't code is like looking at every mistake you make and it's like, oh yeah. So this is working. And we ran out of fuel, so now...
We're screwed.
Oh, wait, look. We didn't reset the X. Let's go to our reset function. Good news, we have a function! Woo, genius mode! We have a function. We can only fix it in one spot, and then everything is good. All right. Yes. So when we are not thrusting on the AX, it goes to 0. No, doesn't go to gravity. Doesn't go to -4, it goes to 0. All right. All right. There's a lot of testing in the game, so we're burning fuel. Now it's stuck at 0. Yes, and we can't change it. It's working, and it's crashing.
We could make this game pretty complicated. So when you can't thrust, but when you're going low and you know you're at the right speed, you press B, and then you do your landing gear, and then so you can't thrust anymore, and you go, but you can't land without landing gear.
Let's do it. Sounds great. How do we do that? Wait. Okay, so before we destroy our game, this is a good habit. Let's save a copy. Let's publish a copy of this because we had a lot of improvements and potentially we're just going to destroy it by trying to add new stuff. So what we're going to do is going to share it to the forum. But you can also save it.
Should I download it?
Yeah, we can download it. Download it to the, hold on.
Save my guess.
Let's try it on the...
Where's that drive?
The drive is coming. Drive is coming. All right.
By gamer.
Save it. Let's test it on the hardware. Let's see if this works out. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I ran out of fuel. I'm out of fuel. No!
Okay, well, that was pathetic.
All right, it works. Let's click share, and let's record the thing. Hold on, we're recording. All right, and we're gonna publish to the forums as a follow-up. Yeah, so the forum, there is actually, we did a lander previously, so I'm just gonna add it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go to, where's my lander?
I need a
Here. So here's V2. All right.
Legendarily produced. That's not a word, but.
All right. Produced. I think if we put in a new line, it's better. Hold on.
Legend. Oh, can I? There you go.
Legendarily. All right. So, yep. And check. And let's hit reply. Because we got feedback on the forum about some of the controls were kind of weird on the game. So it's good to publish a game update for our fans. All right. So landing gear.
Landing gear.
I think we're out of time. We're going to do landing gear in the next episode of the Lunar Lander.
Will I land? No, Lunar Lander.
Yeah, B will snap out the landing gear.
Yeah.
And then you won't be able to thrust.
Mm-hmm. And once you've snapped them out, you can't bring them back.
Yeah.
It's like, but then you can't land without them.
That's great. All right. Well, that's all for today, and we'll be back for more with this landing gear ideas. All right.